Have you ever stopped to think about who the most powerful X-Men would be? I mean, if we're talking about the original 5 members, the competition is tough. But who really stands out? Cyclops, with his destructive power? Or maybe Jean Grey, the one with the most powerful mind in the X-Men universe? So guys, what's your bet? Who's the strongest? Let's find out now. Cyclops, the powerful leader. Scott Summers is the first on our list. And no, it's not just because he's the leader of the X-Men. His power goes way beyond being the guy who gives the orders. What many don't know is that Scott's optic blast is way more than just a simple ability. He can destroy pretty much anything with a single glance. And the craziest part is, he can't control it without his special glasses. Imagine having such insane power that you can't even look at people without wrecking everything in front of you. But what really sets Cyclops apart is his leadership. He bears the weight of being the first to face battles for the team, always keeping calm and strategic, even when everything seems to fall apart. And if we're talking about power, he might be the X-Men who knows how to use his ability the most strategically, which is a huge advantage in battle. Is that enough to make him the strongest? Well, we'll see. But for now, let's move on to the next one. Jean Grey, the unbeatable telekinetic power. Now, when we talk about mental power, no one, absolutely no one, compares to Jean Grey, the most powerful mutant in the original group. Did you know Jean has telekinetic abilities so intense she can move mountains, or even more? Yep, she's got control over objects, minds, and even time and space in some cases. But the real question is, when her power is pushed to the limit, what happens? The answer is the Phoenix Force. This connection with the Phoenix Force turns Jean into a true force of nature, something beyond human understanding. She becomes capable of destroying and recreating entire universes with a snap of her fingers. Nothing more powerful than that, right? But, of course, not everything is that simple. The Phoenix Force also brings a heavy emotional burden, and Jean's internal struggle with this power is one of the most complex stories in the entire X-Men franchise. Her battle against the destructive nature of her ability makes her character way more interesting than just the super strong mutant. The game's getting heated, but let's keep going. What's coming next might surprise you. But before we go on, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll stay up to date with everything about the Marvel Universe and more. Just click right there and stay tuned. Beast, the physical and mental genius. Hank McCoy is one of those characters who surprises with his unique mix of intellect and physical strength. The first thing that stands out is, no doubt, his appearance, in the blue fur and superhuman strength. But what really makes Beast so amazing is his mind. The guy is a genius, like a supercomputer. He knows everything about biology, genetics, physics, and of course, the mysteries of the X-Men universe. His mutant body isn't something to overlook either. Beast is basically a physical combat machine. When he jumps into the fight, his physical abilities take him to another level, and he can destroy any enemy with a combo of agility, strength, and smarts. But is Beast's strength enough to put him above Jean or Cyclops? Here's where we start to see that being powerful isn't just about ripping heads off or having a destructive ability, but maybe intellect is the key here. What do you think? Angel, the wings of the sky, and his hidden potential. So, who would have thought that Angel, the guy with wings, would be a key piece in this puzzle? Warren Worthington III, aka Angel, has a power that at first seems kind of limited, huge wings that let him fly. But what a lot of people don't know is that those wings can also be used as a weapon. He can use them to slice and tear through anything in his way. Plus, over time, Angel evolved his powers, getting a darker version of himself. Archangel, a transformation that gives him even greater destructive powers. However, his full potential was never fully explored, which leaves a big question mark over what he can really achieve. While he's not the strongest X-Men when it comes to pure destruction, Angel's potential is a huge mystery. And that, my friend, always adds a little extra charm. Does he have what it takes to beat Jean or Cyclops? The mystery's still up in the air. Iceman, the master of ice. Bobby Drake, aka Iceman, is probably the most underrated X-Men of them all. The guy can create and control ice on a crazy level. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy. Over the years, Bobby's learned to use his power to create everything from ice shields to super sharp weapons. He's even frozen entire oceans, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Had to make that pun. What many don't know is that Iceman has the potential to manipulate water molecules, giving him an even more complex and formidable control over ice. He can create snowstorms, control the temperature around him, and even generate a pure form of ice that's practically impossible to destroy. So, is he just a cool guy with ice powers? Or is he actually one of the most powerful X-Men of them all? If he learns to control his ability to the max, who knows? Even the Phoenix Force might have to make way for him. Alright, here we go. Who really stands out when things get serious? When you can't just rely on strategy, but need immediate physical impact? The big question, who's the strongest? In terms of pure brute strength? The answer is clear. Jean Grey? A lot of people think Jean's only truly dangerous when she's connected to the Phoenix Force. But the truth is, even without the Phoenix, she's already one of the most powerful mutants in the X-Men universe. Her telekinesis is second to none, and she can destroy massive objects and even disintegrate the biggest opponents with pure mental force. She can lift millions of tons, stop projectiles, and even manipulate minds. And yes, all of this without the Phoenix Force. What puts Jean at the top of the list is her level of control and ability to use her mind as a weapon of large-scale destruction, even without the cosmic power of the Phoenix. She's definitely the strongest when we're talking pure brute strength, since her telekinetic ability can crush her enemies and cause devastating damage with impressive precision. So yeah, folks, Jean Grey, even without the Phoenix Force, is the brute force champion among the original X-Men. She's a true mental powerhouse, and her control over telekinesis puts her on a level that few can reach. Did you enjoy seeing these heroes and villains with their powerful weapons? Then, don't waste any time and check out the 8 most legendary swords in Marvel. You'll be surprised by the power of each one. Just click on the screen and come discover now.